obviously I know, again, Alex, we talked a little bit off air in regards to this game against Eastern Illinois. And I don't want to spend 10, 15 minutes breaking down the Panthers, and all due respect to your opponent, but I think everyone around Gamecock Nation, you and I both agree, this should be a game that South Carolina is able to sort of name its score, empty the bench, if you will. But I'm curious to hear more so from you, from your side, Alex, your most memorable season openers. I know you guys, didn't play a team like an EIU necessarily. And a lot of people have compared the hype and excitement going into Saturday to 2005, the UCF game. And it's similar in that way. I think it definitely is similar, a new era, a new coach, and Gamecock fans are obviously itching for kickoff. And I mean, the excitement's at a fever pitch. But again, I'll give you the floor. Just most memorable season openers. Was there anything that stood out? And I guess if you could give fans, just shed some light on what these guys are going through, because again, it doesn't even matter if you're starting a new era or whatever, but it's just like every other sport. Opening day for baseball, the season opener for football, there's just something different about it. There's an excitement about the prospect and potential of a new season and what that might bring to your team.
It's really just the excitement of it. I mean, you go through fall camp, and I know it's changed a good deal, in regards to how many practices you can do, how many two-a-days you get to do, all that jazz. Because I actually don't even think you can't do two-a-days anymore, right?
No more two-a-days. No more two-a-days. Nope.
Fascinating. Anyway, so you kind of go through that whole process, and you're so like beaten down kind of by the middle of it. You're like, God, I don't want to, put these pads on and go slam into the same guys I've been slamming into for the last 2 weeks, and you're just tired. And then like as you kind of get closer and closer to that game day, the practices tend to lighten up a little bit, and then you get back into class, and like the whole thing's just coming back into focus. Like the whole picture's coming back into focus. It feels real again. And when you hit that Saturday mark, the week before the game, and you start doing all your prep for it, it just like brings like a budding excitement to it, knowing that you get to put on the uniform, you get to run out of the tunnel, you get to go through warm-ups in front of all these people, and then playing a game. And that's the most exciting part to it, is it's getting on the bus to go to the hotel, spending the night, taking the bus in, you see all the fans, the tailgates, like all of that coming back into focus is just what really brings that huge component of excitement back into your life. And that's the best part.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, was Spurrier, did he do anything in particular different for the season opener than the rest of the season? Was he just kind of the same guy the entire time?
He is the same guy no matter what day you talk to him.
Right. Yeah.
He's just witty, sarcastic. He's a goofball.
Right.
That's it.
Somebody, it's funny. I had Travis Haney on the show. I'm sure you remember who that is. He covered the Gamecocks and Post and Courier. Awesome dude. But he was like, yeah, I think we can finally say this now, because he's retired. And he's like, I'm out of the media now. But Spurrier's a socially awkward human being, like truly, when you think about it. Like he's a very awkward, he's a very awkward person, like with what he says sometimes. It's very funny. It's very funny.
Yeah, I mean, he certainly had his shirt on at practice a lot more towards the game week. So, I mean, that was something.
Yeah, that's something else. This spring ball Spurrier is just like a different guy, just a totally different guy.
Yeah, it's a spring break football Spurrier is what I think of really what it is.
Yeah.